Hello everybody, it is currently 12:40 a.m. where I am, but this just dropped and I have to play it. We are playing OneShot, the Pancake episode, the new OneShot game that dropped today at July 6th for me, but we're going to be playing it right now. I hope you guys can see it, because I'm not too sure if you can or not. I mean, I can. I'm assuming you can. Let's just hop right into it. I've been waiting for this for so long. I love OneShot. What the Hi everyone, hi Ying or Ling, your name was like Ling or Ying. As you know, it's a 10-year anniversary of OneShot. Well, the original version anyway, correct. So I thought I'd decorate the cafe. We opened extra early today, so nobody's shown up yet. Except me! Yo, it's Nico! It's been so long! Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Nico OneShot! They got Nico! Oh, okay crowd. Yeah, dang. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Oh boy, guys. I'm here on a very special mission today. Can you guess what it is? Did it involve a celebration cake? Probably did. Of the pan variety? How'd you know? You, literally told me a minute ago before the camera turned on. Alright. Today, I will be showing everyone how to make Mama's special pancakes. Yo, hype, we're gonna make these tomorrow morning for me, because it's still 12:44 a.m. and he'll be helping because he's a grown-up and I'm not old enough to use a stove without adult supervision. But didn't you like set things on fire before? I think God counts as adult supervision. Sure. Yeah, that's fair. Alright then, follow me to the kitchen. Okay. We're going in the back rooms. Can we sprint? Oh yeah, we can still sprint. Oh my gosh! Wait, does it still work? Oh, I got the pancake recipe in my inventory. Left and trigger. I like both, but not in coffee. Okay, it's the same thing as the normal game. If you played the normal game, you know he said that. What they said that, whatever. This is the kitchen. I cleaned up pretty good. You never know what we had a fire last week. The kitchen reveal. Another one? Right? Robots are surprisingly flammable. Oh my gosh, guys. We are playing OneShot. You guys never see me play OneShot, but I'm seeing me play OneShot. I'm gonna go explore. Frying pan makes pancakes. Correct. I'm not allowed to use the stove by myself. That's fair. That's the sink. Thanks. A fancy coffee machine. Coffee is for grown-ups. Could be for everyone. My coworkers aren't here because they're still getting repaired for fire damage, so we won't have extra help today. Do you think you can handle it? Of course! I help Mama in the kitchen all the time, especially when making pancakes. I even wrote down the recipe. Whoa, so many pages! Alright guys, here's the recipe. And surprisingly legible. For crayon. Like I said, these pancakes are very special, so I wrote a lot. It takes Mama a long time to make, start to finish. She even makes the syrup herself. Wow! Sounds like a lot of work! Thanks, Ling. Sometimes in life, you gotta work hard. Oh, it says here that we need cups of things. What are cups? Measuring cups? You have to measure cups? Not sure if I get it. Don't you cook for your job? How do you cook without measuring cups? Or measuring spoons? That's a great question. How do you cook without measuring cups or measuring spoons? Or bake, even? How do you know how much flour to use? I weigh it? Oh yeah! I heard that people in the city do that. Sounds like a hassle. They have to use a scale every time they cook. Well, we do live in a city. No, not your city. My city. The cities we have back home. Right. Using a scale all the time sounds hard. It'd be much easier if we had measuring cups and spoons. Okay, this is Yap. Can we get some... Yo, he spelled recipe wrong. I just noticed that. I still don't know what those are, though. Like, amount-wise. Maybe we need to get some help. Hold on. Dude, don't make me go into my kitchen. Prototype! It's the prototype! Oh, you brought a friend. Yep, and he's willing to help us. Willing isn't exactly the right word here. Oh my gosh, this feels so trippy. I'm back in one yacht. Alright, that wasn't funny, I'm sorry. What's this? Oh, my bad. Oh, while you were gone, I dug this thing out from storage. Oh, what is it? Why don't you turn on the switch to find out? Oh, a music player. I thought it'd be fitting here. Does it play any other songs? It's only the birthday song, I'm afraid. Aw, I wanted to play heavy metal like in the cooking shows. It's also kind of funny that you have to light it on fire every time. Haha, I know. I like it though. Fire's cool. Fire's hot, actually. I think it's a level 3 safety violation, and therefore extremely stupid. Prototype's an op, but I love him. Don't worry, the candle isn't real. Convincing though, right? Oh. Then it's just stupid. W. This better be good. Of course! I wouldn't call you if it wasn't an emergency. A dire, sticky, sugary, delicious emergency. Sigh. You want me to do gram conversions, don't you? Maybe. So much for this not being a pain in the ... Assuming that you do not need perfect conversions, I should be able to help. This world is only calibrated to the metric system, and my database on other units has... Dang, he's talking a lot. And my database on other units only has a limited sample size that does not account for various contingencies. Alright, what is he saying? So it might not be exactly... How much does a cup of flour weigh? 120 grams, roughly. Whoa! You answered so fast! A simple query like that does not take long to... How much is 2? No, 3 cups of water weigh? 720 grams. What about... Oh, wait, how about half a cup of beans? Depends on the bean. Pinto. 70 grams, and why do you even need beans to make pancakes? How about 100 cups of ice cream? Vanilla. 2,400 grams or 21.4 kilograms. Are you having fun? Is a kilogram of steel heavier than a kilogram of feathers? Do not test my patience. Alright, bet. Let's keep making these pancakes, gang. What is going on with my Nico? He is geeking. Alright, let's go. Let's leave actually. This is the storage room. Oh, it's a cold, so you shouldn't go in. Alright, that's fine. Alright, come on. Now that Proto's here to help us, we can continue. Here we go. For those of you following along, you need a gram scale. But if you have measuring cups and spoons like I do at home, you could use those instead. Definitely using those measuring cups, it'd probably be a lot easier. Next up is ingredients. Since this recipe is so long, we should probably split it into 3 parts. It kinda is 3 recipes in 1. That's what Mama does. You have to do it in a specific order for the best results. Bet. Okay, I'll get everything ready. Quite the list we have here. Alright, let's see this list. And then I'll have to go get it from my kitchen. Alright, we need eggs. Oh, I don't know why I keep fast traveling, guys. It's been a while since I played OneShot. Those are hazelnuts. Mama always starts with this step, where she turns the hazelnut into hazelnut candy. You sprinkle them on top of the pancakes later. She also says this recipe is pretty dangerous for kids, so I don't really help with the first steps. First, I cut a piece. Am I just gonna tell you guys like how to make these pancakes? Is this what this video is gonna be? I'm fine with that. First, I cut a piece of parchment paper with scissors and put it on a baking pan or anything that's heat proof. Then you need to get a knife and cutting board. I'm not old enough to use knives on my own either, so you'll have to do this part. Okay, take about half a cup of hazelnuts, 65 grams, and cut them up like this. Like this. What do you mean like? Oh, so we don't need that little crumbs. We just need the hazelnuts. Then you pick out all these big pieces. You don't want the crumbs because they'll burn. You can save the crumbs and just mix it with the hazelnut flour though. Smart. Now you need a frying pan, but not for pancakes. Toast the hazelnut pieces on the pan on low or medium heat for 5 minutes until they turn brown and smell nice. Careful though, you don't want it to burn. They won't burn if I'm stirring them the whole time. We're going to be trying this, gang. Not at the end of this video, but you'll see it eventually. Probably on my birthday, July 8th. Oh, I think it's just about done. Whoa, that's fast. But it's only been 3 minutes. All stoves and pans are a little different, so they heat up at different speeds. Okay, then turn off the stove and dump all the hazelnuts out onto a plate or bowl. Or just the counter if it's clean. Then you wipe down the pan really good with a damp towel to get rid of all the burnt bits. You can put the pan back on the warm stove to evaporate off the water. You need the pan dry for the next step. Now the skin should be loose on the hazelnut pieces, so you can rub the pieces between your hands to get all the skin off. Ew! Are they cool enough to touch yet? Yeah! Oh, let me do it. Mama always lets me do this part. I like to use my sleeves. Wait, but Mama isn't around to wash my coat afterwards. If you use your bare hands, it'll probably take longer. Why not just use a towel? Smart. But not all of the skin will come off, and that's okay. Sorry, I'm getting so stumbled up. You know, it's like 1 a.m. for me, gang, so just put the hazelnut pieces back into the pan, just like the last time. Don't put in any crumbs. I'll just throw the crumbs away this time, since it's mostly just skin and burnt pieces anyway. Oh yeah, that's facts. Then you add a 1/4 cup of sugar to the pan. 50 grams. Shut up, Prototype. Oh my gosh, she's getting on my nerves. Now turn the pan on medium heat to melt away the sugar while stirring the pan. Mama says melted sugar is super hot, so it can really hurt if you touch it. I've heard that too, actually. Why are you coming towards me? I'll stay over here. I can't believe something as tasty as sugar can be so dangerous. Oh, I'll have to back away. The sugar should start to melt at around 5 minutes. It might be different for the stove though. Once it melts, stir it even more. You want to melt all the sugar and coat all the hazelnut pieces with it. Mama usually keeps it on the stove for another 3 minutes or so, for all the sugar to melt. Okay, I'll keep stirring. This is going in my recipe book, and I'm going to pass it down to generations. Be careful, okay? I'll be fine. Oh, did you burn yourself? Oh my god. Nope. Just surprised it melted as fast as it did. Don't scare me like that. I think it's done though. Okay. Take it off the heat. Hurry. Then you just dump everything out again. This time with the parchment paper. It's still gonna be hot though. I'll pour it into a thin layer since I assume we don't want big clusters that'll be tough to break up later. They'll stick together at least a little bit. And again, it's really hot, so definitely don't touch it. I might touch it, gang. But once it's cool, you can chop them up on a cutting board. Don't try to break them up with your hands though. Sugar can be as sharp as glass. Another cruel betrayal by the world's most delicious substance. Okay, it's all chopped up now. Do you have a jar of airtight container? Oh, I have plenty of jars, man, for no reason. That'll keep them crunchy while we make other things. Otherwise, the sugar will get sticky after a while. Say, why is that? Why are you looking in my direction? Because you're the smartest guy here, Sigh. Because sugar, okay, we're about to get locked in here. Because sugar has hygroscopic properties, which means it attracts the water molecules in the air. The water molecules would then disrupt the crystal structure of the hardened sugar you just made. You heated the sugar up to about 150 degrees Celsius, also referred to as the hard crack stage. In this state, the sugar is hard and brittle. And crunchy, but as the hardened sugar continues to pull moisture from the air, and thus disrupting its crystal structure, it will lose its brittleness. Water is able to do this because it is a polar molecule, which means that it has two differently charged regions. The oxygen atom holds a partially negative charge, while the two hydrogen atoms hold a partially positive charge. This polarity gives water the ability to attract other polar molecules. And not only that, the pair of hydrogen bonds in the water molecules also. This goes on for another 5 minutes. I'm learning words. I'll just go put these in a jar with some silica gel packets. Silica gel, a form of silicon dioxide, is extremely porous with a large. I'm spinning on my mic. I'm sorry. With a large surface area that facilitates in moisture absorption and retention. It has the ability to absorb 40% of its own weight in water and uses as commercial disinfectant. I don't know what he's saying at this point. In our case, it would absorb all the moisture in a small enclosed space, the sealed jar. Good to know. I don't remember anything he just said, but yeah, good to know, I guess, man. Now you guys know too. We're making the syrup next. Oh, syrup. I'm gonna wipe up my microphone. Sorry, guys. Ooh, I don't know if that was loud or not. Oh, syrup is super simple to make. Well, I think it's scary because we're melting sugar again. Oh, I'm making syrup? Buddy, I have syrup at my house, so I'm not gonna be making syrup, but I guess I have to, so oh well. I'll stay over here, away from the stove. You can help me cut the butter at least. We'll need 2 tablespoons of it, 30 grams. Cut it into small pieces with a butter knife. Butter knife is safe for little old me. On my side, we'll need a cup of brown sugar, 208 grams, which goes in the saucepan, along with half a cup of water, 120 grams. Mix together with a small whisk, then heat over medium-high heat while constantly stirring. Oh, don't forget to add the maple syrup. Wait, what? Guys, I might be an idiot. I don't know what they're talking about anymore. 2 tablespoons, right? 40 grams. Say, why do we have to cook this syrup to melt it when meltable syrup always stays a liquid? You're looking at me again. Here we go, gang. Lock in. Maple syrup contains invert sugars, which are structurally different from table sugar. Invert sugars have better moisture retention properties and do not readily crystallize. It is typical to add invert sugar to syrups made with regular syrup. Made in regular sugar in order to prevent the mixture from recrystallizing, which will lead to a grainy texture. I normally just use honey or corn syrup for that. Then it won't taste as good. I wouldn't know the difference regardless. Alright, you can't eat. Once the syrup boils, switch the heat down to medium-low and simmer for about 2 minutes while stirring. Nico, can you pass me the butter? I cut it into little cubes like Mama does. Is that okay? Nice! It can be any shape. The pieces just need to be small enough to melt quickly once I add the sugar. Can I make them in like triangles or something? Stirring it helps it melt faster. Correct. That's just easy. That's just basic knowledge, Nico. Then we just take it off the heat and leave it on the pan to cool down to eating temperature. Careful not to touch it though. Alright guys, how many more steps do we have of this? Because it is genuinely getting late for me. Like, hold on, let me check what time it is. It is... Okay, it's only 12:53. I haven't been recording for that long. I don't know why I'm geeking. And now we're finally ready to make the pancake batter. The main event. Yep, it's a 3 mixing bowl recipe. Oh! 1 bowl for dry ingredients, 1 bowl for wet ingredients, and 1 bowl just for the egg white. That's how you really know it's special, huh? Because of all the dishes you have to clean afterwards. It's not a labor of love without the labor, as Mama always says. Looks like we also need a sifter and a whisk. More things to clean later. And a pan, don't forget the pan, because otherwise it would just be a cake. Actually, it would just be raw. We don't need to use the stove until the end, so I can help out way more this time. Yo, this is gonna take me so long to make. Oh, the first bowl is the egg white bowl. It needs to be super clean, like super duper clean. No oil, it will ruin everything. Everything will be ruined. No oil. I like to wipe down the bowl with some lemon juice just to be sure. Then you want to take an egg and separate out the egg white. You can't mix any egg yolk into the egg white because egg yolks have oil in it. Say, because egg white is a pure protein. I guess I skipped out the dialogue. Because egg white is a pure protein, protein molecules tend to link to each other when partially I'm such an idiot. Denatured through mechanical forces such as whisking. The whisking process would also introduce a lot of air into the mixture, causing the protein mesh to become a foam. I really like this image. This might be my new wallpaper. Oil molecules, that should be my new science one. Oil molecules would disrupt that mesh structure, causing the foam to collapse. ... That was what you were going to ask. How'd you know? Okay, I guess I didn't cut it off. Alright, back to the eggs. I like to suck out the egg yolk with a water bottle, but that sometimes can break the egg yolks. Ew! I can also dig it out with my hands, but then my hands would get slimy. I just use a separator. Oh, that's handy. It's handy because then you don't need to use your hands. Okay, now I put the yolk in the second bowl, the green one. We can leave the... Excuse me. We can leave the egg white alone for now. I hope it doesn't get lonely. It won't be because it's just an egg. I know, Nico. Half an egg. I know, Nico. The second bowl. Alright, that was bowl 1. That was relatively fast. Let's get a bowl 2. Alright, then we take the bowl with the egg... Gosh, excuse me. Then we take the bowl with the egg yolk and mix it with half a cup of buttermilk. Buttermilk. Which is very tasty. It's alright. 112 grams. You want 3 tablespoons of regular milk to go in that too. 45 grams. Mix it. No! I think it said mix it all together and stir or something. You can put it in the next... You can put it next to the first bowl so that it doesn't get lonely. It won't get lonely. It's just milk. Alright, that was fast too. Final bowl, gang. Lock in. Flour. Okay, so now we want to take the shifter and put a half a cup of flour. 6 grams. Oh, but then I gotta take a tablespoon of flour out. 8 grams. Leaving you with 52 grams of flour. Dang. Right! Then add a tablespoon of cornstarch. Also 8 grams. Then after that, add 2 tablespoons of hazelnut flour. The best part. 14 grams. Then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. The other best part. 26 grams. Then 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which does not taste great on its own, but yeah, I've had it before. 5 grams. Then finally, a pinch of salt, less than 1 gram. Don't add too much or the pancakes will be salty. Might still taste good though. Don't even joke like that. I wasn't joking. There are salty pancakes out there too, you know. I like to make mine with shredded vegetables, such as... I will pretend not to hear you while I sift all this flour. Oh! The bigger pieces of hazelnut and some of the brown sugar might not go through the shifter. That's okay though. Just add it into... I'm such an idiot. That's okay though. Just add it into the flour mix after everything else is sifted through. Then you mix it by hand one last time before adding it to the buttermilk mixture. I don't know if I can make all this. This is a lot of steps, and I'm not smart enough. I'd probably mess up. The kitchen would catch on fire. You want to pour in the flour mixture slowly. Then mix it with a spatula real gentle. Ah, that's called folding, where you mix the dry and wet ingredients together in a sort of cutting motion with the spatula. If you overmix, the pancakes will get tough. What do you mean tough? Though, I don't know. Because it develops in the new... Oh my gosh, I messed it up. Because it develops the gluten in the flour. Gluten is a mixture of proteins found in wheat flour, which is created when flour is mixed with water and further developed into an elastic network of elastic polymers. Thanks! Gluten is great for making bread, but not so great if you want to make something softer like pancakes. Some people are also really allergic to gluten, so I gotta clean the kitchen really well for the customers with allergies. Oh, I feel bad for them because they can't have these pancakes. Maybe they can use gluten-free flour? It might not be the exact same, but maybe. Okay. Well, I don't have any gluten allergies. I don't have like any allergies, so if you have a gluten allergy, you suck. Can't have these pancakes, loser. Okay, now we'll leave the batter alone for about 20 minutes. This gives the baking powder time to activate, and we'll also hydrate the flour. Rest well, batter. Alright, so cut 20 minutes later. We only need to wait a few more minutes for the batter to be ready. We should work on the egg whites now. Oh yeah, we might as well. Okay, this part is really hard. You gotta take your whisk and whisk the egg whites a lot until it turns all white. It takes Mama forever to do this. An electric whisk will make this a lot easier. That's a thing? You guys don't have that. Mine's broken, so I can't do this. Like, if I did this, it would like completely go everywhere, and that's bad. What is this sorcery? Electricity. That's handy. That's why it's called a hand mixer. That's not actually why it's called that. A couple drops of lemon juice in the egg whites will also help. Oh, right. Mama does that too. I always wondered why that is. Oh, here we go. Because acid helps stabilize the protein form. I don't know why I said it like that. A slightly lower pH would keep the dentured proteins relatively loose, preventing them from folding back up. This allows the structure to be able to incorporate more air bubbles, creating a more stable form. Traditionally, the acid most commonly used for... oh my gosh, he's saying things I've never heard of. I might be stupid. Marigini is cream of tartar. Oh, I love tartar sauce. I do too. It's great in potato salad. Oh, we normally just use it for seafood, especially fish. I like fish. And before you say cats like fish, I can assure you that's a coincidence. But maybe that's why they named the famous cat after tartar sauce. Tartar sauce is something completely unrelated. The name tartar and the cream of tartar comes from potassium bitarate, a potassium salt of tartaric acid, which potassium is a funny word. But it has a bad word in the middle of it, and I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Potassium is... Oh shoot, you're right. Potassium. Podium. Pronounced podding. Haha, that sounds like potty. Let's stop talking about potassium. Okay. Shut up. Potty. What's happening? Okay, the egg's in a soft peak right now. Do I keep going? Mama usually whisk it until you can turn the bowl upside down, without anything falling out, of course, because that would just make a huge mess. Stiff peaks it is then. Half a minute of electric mixer sounds later, and it's ready now. So fast. Such is the power of technology. Yeah, we need an electric. I need to get a new one now. Okay, now we put the foam in the batter, and we do the mixing folding thing again. But we have to pour the egg foam into the batter, not the other way around. Otherwise, it might mess up its cone size. I don't know why it took me so long to read. Consistency? I knew that. Oh, it's because it's not a word. I thought it was a word. I was like, what? Oh, and you have to use this batter right away, or it'll go flat over time. Okay, I'll go heat up the stove then. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so tired. I don't really know the other steps because it's on stove. Okay, I'll take over then. Oh, right, we don't have the regular griddle right now. It was damaged in the fire. I'll just have to make these in the pan. That's what Mama does. She uses a really heavy black pan for these. I think it's called a cat's iron pan? A cast iron pan. That's the one. Silly me. We are not cats. Oh, and she has a ton of butter to it. A ton. We only have stainless steel pans right now, so butter would definitely help it not stick to the pan. Though that might not make very smooth looking pancakes, butter tends to make them look more bubbly. But it'll taste great! I'd eat a stick of butter by itself if I could. Well, we probably won't need that much butter for this batch. You can eat a stick of butter by yourself. Nothing's stopping you. It just probably won't taste that good. I mean, it might taste good. Someone try that. Someone fry. Oh my gosh, I just stepped on my water bottle. Since I usually make pancakes on a big nonstick griddle, I might be a little rusty doing it on the old-fashioned way. Unlike this pan, which doesn't rust because it's made of steel. I'll start heating up the pan on medium heat with some butter. About 4 or 5 out of a 9 on a standard stove. Give it maybe a couple minutes, and add a drop of water to the pan. If it sizzles, that means the pan is hot enough. Scary. Then you lower the heat down a notch to around 3, and how much batter does your mom normally use? Let's see. About 1/3 of a cup. Conversion data for pancake batter not found in database. Enough batter to make a pancake about 4 inches across. Okay, so we'll end up with 5 or 6 pancakes. You can make them bigger, but they'll be harder to flip. Oh no, we gotta flip these? I'm cooked. It's gonna go on the ceiling. Okay, first pancake down. Let's wait about 5 minutes for that to cook. Then you can slide a spatula under it. If it feels solid enough to lift without a classing, it's ready to flip and barely any color. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, Sneeko is selling us right now. No color to the pancake. I expected this. The first pancake is always ugly. Cook it for 4 more minutes on the other side. Flip it and done. Same with the other side too. I guess the pan isn't hot enough yet. That's okay. The Messiah shall accept the ugly pancake as a sacrifice. Well, that's not nice. Now to make the rest. Don't forget to add more butter between each pancake. I'll crank the heat. Is he eating it? I'll crank the heat up a notch to 4 this time. Maybe this will help it brown better. I don't want to turn it up too high because it might burn. Yeah, he's eating it. Nothing sadder than a burned pancake. Every stove is different though, so these definitely aren't hard numbers. Oh, this pancake turned out nicer. But the pan is too hot now, so if I add more butter, now it would explode. Scary. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. Here we go. Because butter is an emulsion of fat and water, both of which do not mix with each other, the explosions are caused by the water rapidly turning into steam under high temperatures. Yep, that's why you don't put it out like grease fire with water. I'll lower the heat back to 3 for now, because guess we can just adjust the heat as we cook for the rest. Alright, so that's how you'd make the pancakes. And done. We have the pancakes, gang. Are we just about ready to put everything together? Yep. Let me do it! Okay, so we stack the pancakes and add a square of butter to it, like this. And then, where's the syrup? It's over here on the stove. Back in the danger zone. It was starting to congeal, so I'm warming it back up. Caramel syrup tends to solidify after a while, especially in our case, since it's not true caramel, so it'll get gritty as it cools. Nothing a few more minutes on the stove can't fix though, but you have to stir it the entire time or it might burn. Yuck! Okay, then we pour the warm, not burnt syrup over the top and sprinkle the candy hazelnuts on top of that. And done. Yo, those kind of look fire. Those kind of look fire. Yo, who's down to make that? What is this shirt that I'm getting shown? Now, nope. Yo, he still has the OneShot tag on it. I have that plush in my room. I'm staring at it right now. I know you guys can't see it, but I can see it. Now, normally I would eat the whole thing myself, but you guys worked so hard on this. So we should all share. I cannot eat. Oh, right. Oh well, more for me. I'll just eat the extra pancake that didn't fit the stack. But that's the sad one. Sad, lonely, undecorated. Never mind. Professional at work. Oh, you want to eat the rest of these at the table? Yeah! Alright, then let's take a break from the kitchen. What if I drop them? What if he drops them? The fruit of our labor. And it's not actually fruit. Beautiful. Oh no! I completely forgot we were open only today. Lamplighter and Alula. How long have you guys been waiting? 25 minutes and 21 seconds. Oh, he counted how long I was playing for, didn't he? Oh, I just got here. Hi, Nico. Hi, Alula. Hi, Lamplighter man. I have a name. Tell me. I think it's Flight. I think his name's Flight, like canonically. What you guys doing back in the kitchen? I was teaching Ling how to make pancakes. But doesn't Ling already know how to make pancakes, Nico? Not these special ones that my mama makes. And thank you for sharing that with me. I learned a lot today. So the master has become the student. Mostly about molecules, but I can see why you like these so much now. It's a very involved recipe. Almost more like a cake than a pancake. What? That's so cool! Me next, I get to go next! Oh, you want to learn to make these pancakes too? You might be a little too young. Even an older kid like Nico is scared of some parts. Hey, I wasn't scared, it's just self-defense. Like Kung Fu? Huh? Were you karate chopping all the pots and pans because you were scared? What? No. Because I would. Do you mean like self-preservation? Yeah, that. I don't know what that word... I just don't want to be near a hot stove. Especially not around sugar lava. Exactly. Nika was just being responsible. Can you eat the lava? Absolutely do not eat the lava. And the responsible thing for me to do is not let Lula... I can't read. For me to do is to not let Lula anywhere near a stove. Well, we'll teach you how to make these pancakes when you're a little or a lot older, okay? No, I want to teach you how to make my favorite food. It does not have lava. Oh, in that case, sure. Yay! Guess it's open house day in the kitchen. Oh, we aren't done. Oh, we aren't done, gang. We're locked in. We're playing until I'm done, by the way. This video could be an hour long. Oh, where am I? Wait, can I leave? Dang, you're body blocking? Really? Alright, whatever. You know what? Screw you. Where am I going? Hold on, I'm not the brightest. Look at this. This is the only time you'll ever see Alula and Lamplighter in the cafe. Let's see. Do you got any bread? Alright, guys, here we go. You ready to learn some more? Yippee! It's like 1 a.m. now, probably. Wait, I can check, guys. Time check. Oh, I'm not going to edit this video at all, by the way. 1:08 a.m., baby. Let's go. Sure, but it's just pre-sliced, not the loaves you guys normally have. That's even better. Now we don't have to cut it. Okay. You got to cook the bread on a pan over hot coals. We have a toaster. That's even better. Now get some yogurt and mix in some salt and seasons. seasons, like spring and summer. Haha, of course not, silly, you idiot. Winter it is. That's not what I mean, and you know it. I'm assuming you want sea moss salt. We got a shipment from the Glen a while ago. We also have garlic salt, which tastes similar but a lot stronger. Give me the garlics! We don't get this much back home. Okay, mix the salt with the yogurt, then just spread this on the bread with a spoon. Then, I like to rip up some fish into little pieces and put it on top. Ew! Smoked fish, not alive. Do you got any? We have smoked fish salmon. Will that work? My favorite! Yo, I'm not eating this one. This seems disgusting. I hate seafood, and this is not me. Then I like to put some seeds on top of the fish to make it crunchy. Well, these... guys, it's too late for this. Artisanal toasted sesame seeds work? I'll take it. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't look that bad. I lied. I'll eat that. I'd eat that. Doesn't look that bad, actually. So this is like the little chart. Wow. What? Bird seed? No, I'm not putting bird seed on my... So, oh, you want to make something too? I was actually just going to order my regular jug of coffee, but... breakfast won't hurt. Look at you. Eating. Food. Sigh. Cover your eyes, kids, or your parents might get mad. Alright, we're about to lock in here. Step 1, toast slice of bread. Step 2, cover it with butter, room temperature. Step 3, sprinkle on instant coffee and sugar to taste. And done. Yo, I am... Okay, buddy. Yo, who wants to eat this, gang? Who wants to eat this, gang? It tastes okay. And that's breakfast. Wow. For lunch, I normally mix the instant coffee into some 3-minute noodles. The cup kind. You don't need to add the sugar. Or, if I'm really in a rush, I just put a scoop of coffee into a bag of uncooked. I think you should leave the kitchen. I'd eat that. I'm gonna eat it actually tomorrow morning. We're gonna do it. Alright, what's next? I should probably start the coffee machines. Do you want any, Nico? No thanks. Coffee is for grown-ups. I heard it's really bitter. Only if you drink it black. You might like it in a decaf hazelnut cappuccino or mocha latte though. Mocha latte though. I only understood one of those words. I like it black. I like it black too. Oh, I hope we're talking about the same thing. That was so much fun! Too bad we didn't get to karate chop any pans though. Please do not do that. Alright, what's next, gang? Are we done? Did I won my shot? Whole gang's here. Alright, whatever. Calamus, cool your beans. Have you been here this whole time? Don't go running off like that. Sheesh. Sorry, I got hungry. Oh my gosh, the gang's all here. Foraging food is so easy in the city though. The nice guy at the cafe feeds me for free because I am very cute and also a baby. Can't argue with that. And he gives this guy here free food because he doesn't take care of himself despite being a grown-up and his house is probably really messy. Hey, just saying. Whoa, hey, what's with all the decorations? It's Magpie. Is it someone's birthday? Did you just notice? I guess you could call it a birthday. Yo, it's Kip. It's a 10-year anniversary. Anniversary of what? Someone's wedding, or I don't think anyone here is married. It's the anniversary of the original. Alright, you weren't around for that. That's okay, neither was I. I was, I think. What are anniversaries but grim reminders that we are inching another year closer to our inevitable demise? I wasn't around either. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm just here for emotional support. Thanks. Yeah, a lot of us got here pretty late, didn't we? Especially me. Yeah, you really lost me there. Though it was 10 years ago. You think I can remember that far back? He doesn't. But I'm not gonna pass up an excuse to party. Hey. Anyway, where's all the booze? Children here. What a crowd! Look what you've done. I'll say. Looks like I got a lot of cooking to do now, huh? Oh, I'll help! We can make more pancakes. Pancakes? Pancakes! Count me in! You know I'm always up for some breakfast for dinner. George, it's 8 in the morning. We're having breakfast for breakfast. Let me guess, you pulled an all-nighter on those manuscripts again. You know it, babe! Mine wasn't 6 when I played. What was mine? Mine was the mad one. Mine might have been 5. I don't know. Mine wasn't the 6, though. Mine wasn't 6. Breakfast for dinner for breakfast. For lunch! Because we already ate. Pancakes. That makes me nostalgic. Haha, we haven't seen them in a long time, have we? Yeah. What are you two whispering about? Just reminiscing. Nico, These must be important to you. Of course. This is my mama's special recipe. They're my favorite thing to eat ever. Ah, how wonderful. You don't want to know how long these took to make, though. I was there. But that time is not wasted if you spend it on something you care about. It's true. These pancakes turned out really good because we spent a lot of time on them. Sick. They won't make you sick unless you eat 100 of them. 5,500 grams. Ooh, that sounds amazing! Eating 100 pancakes? If they're as good as you say, we just might. Collectively. I can't eat 100 pancakes by myself. That's quitter talk. Speaking of whom, Lampman, I have a name. You're not gonna bail on us again, are you? I was just gonna go back to work, but I guess everyone is staying, so it'd be super awkward if I left now. Yeah, sure, I'll stay. I could go for a second breakfast. I am a growing baby bird and my body demands nutrients. Nutrients, but it's mostly just sugar. It's a party, so who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Sugar is a nutrient technically, guys. That means we get to eat as much as we want. The way, haha, that's the spirit. Spirit? There are no spirits here. Under his breath, I'm talking about booze. Magpie, we just said it's like 8 in the morning. What? I'm not getting much, just a shot. Just one shot. I don't think this is the right kind of establishment for booze. One shot. Kip's right, we just have breakfast foods here, mostly. Like the hundreds of pancakes coming up, or however many orders we get. Let's not keep everyone waiting. Okay, I'll go back to work then. See you in a bit. Hey, I said I want to help. Don't stay without me. One shot. 10th anniversary. Thank you for playing. Thank you for all your support in the last 10 years. Oh, yeah. Wow. Woohoo! What a fun game. Don't close. Oh no, you're all seeing my personal information. The screen's black for you now. But that was really fun. I actually really enjoyed that. I'm gonna post this really early in the morning. Obviously, it's 1:16 right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.